My name is Bryce Owen, and welcome to our training videos. I am going to record a series of 8 different videos to hopefully help you be able to know exactly what to do and how to succeed in your Syntek Global business. The first thing I want to do is that this being the first of the 8 videos is that I want to see if this is really truly for you or not. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. There's an old phrase that goes, if you always do what you've always done, you'll probably always get what you've always got. And the question I have is, are you okay with that? Do you like the results that you've currently gotten in the past so far? Or are you frustrated, or are you looking for something else? Because I have learned that if people really truly aren't looking, this is probably not the best business model for them. There does need to be a need of passion, of hunger, if you will, in order to make this succeed. And so there's another story that I know of a guy who he was visiting his neighbor across the way and walked up on the porch and noticed that there was this old hound dog just a howling away. Ooh, 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 ooh. And the neighbor said, "What is the matter with your hound dog?" And he said, "Oh, he's sitting on an old rusty nail." He says, "Well, why? Why doesn't he just get off of it?" The neighbor says something profound. He says, because he's not sure if the pain of change is going to be worth to compensate for the pain of where he's currently at. And so it just depends on how sharp that nail really truly is, whether or not we're just going to kind of howl about it, kind of complain, or actually get off the nail, go through that process that does hurt a little bit, in order to get to a better situation. One example that I've got is this. If you knew for sure that if you were to put on a pink tutu, some tights, looking just as ridiculous as you can, and were to parade down a street for a while, and if at the end of that street, although the whole process may have been a little bit uncomfortable for you, maybe it was new, a little embarrassing, whatever it may be, but if you got the results, which would be sufficient money in order to make it worth your time, would you do it? Would it be worth it for you or not? So those are a few questions that I would invite you to ask yourself. Finally, if I take this marker here and I'll ask the question, what will happen if I let go of the marker? Most people typically say, well, it will obviously fall to the ground because of gravity. Okay, and my response to that is, well, let's see what happens. Whoa, it actually went up instead of down, right? Why would it do that? Because I had to have an equal force, or equal or more force, than what gravity would naturally have it do in order to make it stay up. And so what I'm about to show are different methods to make sure that you don't just fall, okay, that you actually do have success, and that we can go against the laws of gravity, so to speak, to give you the tools that you need in order to be successful. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video.